Hello and welcome to another new series here on Cars of Sherwood Park. This will be the first episode of our new series where we will be taking a look at supercar collections around the world. Today we're starting off with quite an amazing one, Gordon Ramsay's. As we can see in this first picture here, quite the fan of Ferrari. With this Ferrari SP2 Monza, super rare, that V12 roaring away, no windshield, no roof. Quite a beast for sure. With this black and red spec, it definitely looks menacing. Those front headlights look exceptional on the dark black paintwork. Sticking in line with the same chassis and that 788 horsepower, 800 PS engine, we have the Ferrari A12 Superfast. Speccing this car, Gordon went with a military-ish green color with a black stripe down the middle. It's a very unique spec. There's nothing out there like it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely one of his more out there cars, more known cars. It's all over the internet, and definitely check it out for some more pictures because it's absolutely beautiful. To the next Ferrari using the similar V12 engine, we move on to the LaFerrari. Gordon spec'd his LaFerrari in this stone grayish color, and I really think that it makes those headlights pop, as well as the black touches around the roof and the canopy, as well as the nose section sharpens it up, as well as making that splitter look extra nice. He's got the matte black wheels, which also pop with the yellow calipers. It just looks great, and it's an absolutely great spec on another awesome, very limited $1 million Ferrari. Now, Gordon is fortunate enough to have two LaFerraris, one of the Coupe and one of the Aperta. To order the Aperta, you actually had to have bought a LaFerrari Coupe new from Ferrari. So he was lucky enough to be invited to buy one, and he had the cash to make that come true. This white spec looks even better. The black pinstriping, the pinstriping that came with the LaFerrari Aperta just accentuates that front nose cone I was talking about, as well as those black wheels against the white. Simple spec, but looks exceptional. All supercar fanatics will know the holy trinity: LaFerrari, Porsche 918 Spyder, and the McLaren P1. Now, Gordon has two of the three, having the LaFerrari as well as the LaFerrari Aperta and the 918 Spyder in this blue spec that makes it look sleek, aggressive, and fast. Although Gordon does not have the McLaren P1 to finish off the Holy Trinity, he does have the McLaren Senna. His McLaren Senna is spec'd in dark black carbon with yellow touches to highlight the Senna's sharp lines. McLaren Senna is powered by a modified version of the McLaren 720S's twin turbocharged V8, putting out 789 horsepower. Sticking with McLaren, Gordon has another exceptionally spec'd car in the McLaren 675 LT. The 675 LT is personally my favorite McLaren. I think it's extremely aggressive with that huge front splitter and those aggressive headlights. Gordon's car is spec'd again in a stone grayish color with orange racing stripe, orange interior, and orange pinstriping, as well as orange calipers. His rear wing on his 675 LT is also carbon. The 675 LT can go 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds and is powered by a twin turbocharged 666 horsepower V8. Now moving into the final few of Gordon's Big 12, we move into the Ford GT. I was actually unable to find an exact picture of Gordon Ramsay's Ford GT, but my research says that his car is in the same gray as this one shown, but instead it has a blue stripe down the middle as well as blue mirror caps. Once again, as I've said multiple times about this color, I think it looks great on supercars, and it definitely makes those aggressive lines pop. again in a stone grayish color. Gordon has a BAC Mono. The BAC Mono is really an open wheel race car like car for the road and the track. The driver's head is open to the elements, as well as the steering wheel is Formula One like. The Mono is powered by an inline 4-cylinder engine with 280 horsepower, but is extremely light and extremely fun to drive. The next car is the modern Widowmaker itself, the Ferrari F12 TDF, spec'd in a beautiful pearl white with black stripes flanking a gray stripe down the middle. Again, a very simple spec, but just the front of this car is so exceptionally aggressive, wide, beautiful, and powerful. It's just one of the best looking cars I believe ever produced, and the spec just makes it look even that much better. Continuing with the final two gray cars of the Big 12, we have the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. The DBS is in a gray spec like the one shown on screen, but has different wheels that kind of have a bluish tinge to them, and I think they look really, really good against the gray background and the black roof. It's just an exceptionally beautiful car with an awesome spec and paint job. The final car of the Big 12 is the Ferrari 430 Scuderia in a gray spec with a lighter silver dual stripe down the middle. Again, this is like my dream car, my poster car, so I'm lost for words almost. I love this spec. It looks so good, and this car is just so aggressive, so loud, it sounds perfect, and it's just an awesome car, and I really, really like the spec. So the Scuderia is powered by a 4.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 that screams and pushes out 502 horsepower as well as 346 pound-foot of torque. Now for the last little bit, we will go through the rest of his cars quickly, starting off with the 458 Italia. Multiple specs on this car. Gray and red are two that have been seen in public, but it's believed he had more of those. As you guys have probably been able to tell, he loves Ferrari. His Land Rover Defender Specter edition in black, which looks super mean, super aggressive. I'm not a big fan of Land Rover Defenders, but I would probably take that one over a G-Wagon. It looks great. He has had at least 3 California Ts by Ferrari in gray, red, and blue. Again, big fan of Ferrari. He's had so many. He's had multiple Continental GTs, a gray one of last generation, and it's believed an orange one of the current generation, which is the one that you will see on screen now. He has also had F12 Berlinettas in blue, a Ferrari 612 Scaglietti in red, and he's had a Porsche Turbo in Miami blue, it's believed. Again, I couldn't find a picture of him actually in it or him with the car, but that is what my research has found. He has a Volkswagen Golf VR6 in red, which looks sick. Just a little pocket beast for sure. He's had a Ferrari 355 GTS in yellow. He's had multiple Portofinos like this one in red. He's had multiple Ferrari 488 GTEs, and he has a 575 Super America in yellow. Finishing off, he has a Ferrari 430 in lighter silver than his Scuderia, and a Range Rover SVR in black. Alright, so there's a quick look at some of the cars Gordon Ramsay has had in his garage over his professional celebrity chef career. Obviously, there's probably definitely more, and I wouldn't doubt it if he's got more Ferraris as well, because that seems to be the basis of his collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little different, so let me know. Give me a like if you liked it, or shoot down a comment and let us know what you thought of it, as we'd love to do more of these, and I get Chili and Bear involved in the next couple as well. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos to come.